As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to Week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in Week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know out there are going, come on, a must-win right now. But the percentage of teams all-time who make the playoffs after an 0-2 start, it's right around 10%, so you are spot on once again. Not impossible to do, but your season outlook's a whole lot better if you're the team who wins this one.
Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in Week 2. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And getting a chance to bring them out. Somebody making his first career start.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it until you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you could see some of those nerves slipping through.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. New set of downs for him at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll throw it again. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Gets this to Woods. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing it again here. This finds Mitchell, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third.
And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're throwing it. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now it's a bootleg for him. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
To throw it on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he'll get it up to the 27. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down. Setting up a throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. Back out runs their offense. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Slot man motioned over. Second and 10 now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. Throwing from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They start out with a second and 3. Brought in right side. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds back at the line. All plays on the table here for third and 3. They motion the slot man right. Third down from the gun. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. This offense making its way back out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll run here on first down. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Komet brings it in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Pass play now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. He has the touchdown. If anyone is still doubting that this guy has an NFL caliber arm, Brock, add that to the list of highlights he can use in his defense. That was an NFL throw.
And gotta be such a confidence builder. Yes, the game is faster. Yes, the windows are smaller. But when you execute with precision, touchdowns can follow.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys double their lead to 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pass play coming here. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Punting unit out now. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. They go play action on first. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing off the play fake here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. On now comes their punter. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 21. That throw finds Jamar Chase. Great work by the Wisconsin rookie to find the right throw and get them the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's complete to Komet on the slant. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Dropping back to throw. He finds Woods. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's got to be one of the shortest completions I've ever seen on a curl and go. That route's like a fine wine, kid. It gets better the longer it matures. But that court came out a little early that time, and it was only a small gain.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives them the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down from the red zone. Finds Woods. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing it again here. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. One final shot before halftime. He lofts it deep left. That's caught at the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Yeah, the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first,
not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Another drive coming up for this offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has a man, it's Brooks. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throw on 3rd down. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running once more with Brooks. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now looking to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. His first kick was good, and this second looked from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Now they'll throw out of the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. The give now out of the shotgun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The run nets them 9, so a little easier for them now. It's 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Komet brings it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll give him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And they'll have first down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Airing it out to start this drive. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Short pass brought in. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
Finds his man Chase. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Intercepted in the end zone.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
This offense ready to get going again now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw it on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 3 quarters in the books from this one. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll throw it again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. More slated downs to approach here from the 40. He'll throw it yet again. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense getting set to go. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Smash.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On the option, they give it to Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
That's complete. Here's Brooks. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're running the option, short side. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hand off here for Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They kick the running back in motion. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Second and 3 now. the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and they're fighting.
They did it! He made the interception! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
Here comes their offense out again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing it to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved, and a sign that this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. He's back to throw. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They did it! He made the interception! Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment, because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
The offense headed back to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So second down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back now, pressure on its way. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Back to throw. He's on the move. He can run it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. One final shot here. This one's caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. 2nd and 3 now. He's dropping back to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.